Hello, I am Nightfire Phoenix and this is Phoenix Guides. Today I'm going to be playing Ability Draft in Dota 2. A lot of people seem to be struggling in Ability Draft. They struggle to put together a set of skills that can even be as powerful as a regular hero. And I just want to share some ideas that will help them enjoy this game mode a lot more and get a lot more out of it, as well as contributing more to their team. Now, in this particular round, you'll notice that the first skill that I drafted, Juggernaut in the top left, is Frost Arrows from the Drow Ranger. Now, when you're drafting, you want to be really careful because the first skill you pick has to be able to work well with any skill set. You don't know what your other players are going to be choosing, teammates and opponents, and it's a long time before it gets back to your turn. So there's definitely a lot of potential there for them to grab that other skill that you want. Frost Arrows is particularly amazing on a melee hero. It allows you to cast it from the range of the character it belongs to, Drow Ranger, which I believe is 600 by default, and that gives you a ranged attack with a 60% slow. It was definitely a very valuable pick. I was always intending to grab Drow Ranger's ult because as an agility, I benefit a lot from that, and gaining that range, I actually can use it better than Drow Ranger herself can, and it gives me a lot of damage and attack speed, so that was always going to be my combo, provided that nobody else picked it up. I wouldn't have grabbed that first, simply because basically if I did, then I would be having to rely on nobody grabbing Frost Arrows, which if they did, my combo's fucked up. I've got an ult that's not useful, and it's just not very good at all for anyone on my team or myself. I chose the Dragon Knight stun because basically if anyone did close into melee range, I wanted to be able to stun them and get out. It's one of the best stuns in terms of duration that you can get, so that definitely gives me a lot of time. As you can see, because of the fact that they couldn't move, we got first blood quite easily. Went to the Drow Ranger. I was kind of expecting to get it there, but no big deal. And thanks to being able to basically or cast my ability, I was able to auto attack the Lycan to death under the tower, which was pretty awesome. My last choice in my ability is the Ice Armor. Basically, I chose that so that I would have a good amount of armor, even if someone were to get in range to turn off my ultimate. It also slows them in both movement and attack speed if they're to hit me, and that sort of just means that it gives me time to get away from them and to turn my ultimate back on if they did actually do that. Your last pick's never going to be the strongest ability unless you're incredibly lucky and get all the skills that you could possibly want. Doesn't often happen, but it's got to sort of you got to look at what's there, figure out sort of what can fill in the weaknesses of your build. And in my case, I just felt that Ice Armor did that the best out of all the skills that were left. And yeah, so that's my build covered. Last points, I could see what Lycan's doing with his build, with Lycan's passive and ult, and then summoning wolves with the Trents kind of just meant that he was going for a build where he could summon a lot of units. His build would have been really powerful for pushing down lanes and stuff. So basically, yeah, choosing to a build that's going to fill a particular role is always a useful thing as well. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe because that'll help me out a lot, and I'll be releasing more ability draft videos soon. I'll also be covering Warframe and some other games that I play on this channel as well. Thank you.